Groovy. There's a highway going through the lake.
I love it. I would definitely have to ask to sleep in here some nights as well.
When she's away at school, there's a part of me that's missing. So when she comes home from school, it makes me whole.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to be apart, but I find that the 4 months that we do get to spend together, we appreciate the time we have.
It's always just been the two of us, so it's made us really close. I love the idea of having a rental property as well to help make it work financially.
It is really good business to purchase a vacation home and then turn it into an income property. And it helps offset some of the costs involved with actually owning a second home. She'd have to phone me 9 times.
The number one priority for this property is it's a space for Emily and I to come together. But equally, within that property, we need some of our own space.
I'm definitely looking for a place that has great potential for entertaining. I'd love to have up to 10 or 15 friends, ideally.
Oh, look at the phone just doesn't stop ringing. Let's go. Oh, no, I need... Okay, I'm on my way. Bye.
The other thing that we're looking for is a property that has lots of room to sleep many people so that Emily can have her friends up and I can have my own space, but equally important from a rental perspective to have groups come up. Wow, this is nice.
This property is the perfect rental lot. It's very close to the water, flat usable space, hard-packed sand beach for little ones and elderly people, and deep water off the dock for Emily and all her friends to jump into.
Oh my gosh. Look at the ceiling, it's so nice and high in that window. I love it. I can imagine sitting here, cozying up to the fire in the winter with the snow outside. Oh, I love it.
Good. So it is at the very top of your budget. The asking price is $1.299 million.
Okay, so no room for any improvements to be made here. This needs to be turnkey, move-in ready.
Right, and it is. It comes with a lot of the furnishings, and the most important factor is how much income it's going to generate.
Absolutely.
This can rent out for $4,500 a week in high season.
Wow, that's amazing.
There's a lot more. There's surprises around every corner, so let's go look.
It's nice and open. I like that.
Very spacious, lots of storage.
The dining space is feeling a little tight for me when I'm thinking about rental potential. I want to be able to have big groups up, and I would have liked to have seen something with a bigger space, to have a bigger table for lots of people.
I think you could probably replace that table with a more harvest table. It looks like there's still space on either end.
I love the window. I love that you feel like you're sitting outside. I'm just a little worried about that space feeling tight.
Okay, fair enough. There's still lots more to see, so something that was really, really high on your wish list is just out that door.
Wow, I love this room. Feeling like you're outside, but you're inside, away from the bugs. I love this room.
I'm just thinking there's only 4 chairs in here. You could probably only fit up to 6. Ideally, I'd like to have a few more people than that. And I don't know if this is the right size.
Could probably put some nice couches in here. You know, one of those propane fireplaces so you can sit around it. I think you could fit more than 4 people.
Okay.
Okay, so I think we need to go look at Emily's living space.
Okay.
Let's go see it.
Follow me.
Okay, nice big size.
And bam, look, we're set up for Emily and her friends. The other bedroom is set up exactly the same, so you can sleep 10 friends here.
Yeah, I really get the feel like this is kind of like a dorm room style, which we're all used to back at school, so I think this could definitely work.
That's great.
I like that it sleeps so many people from a rental perspective. That's really important, so I like to hear that.
So 3 bedrooms on this side.
So there's a master bedroom somewhere else, because I don't want to sleep in the dorm.
You're not going to sleep in the dorm.
Okay, good.
Follow me, and I think you're about to fall in love.
Okay. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. This is so big.
I love it. I would definitely have to ask to sleep in here some nights as well.
And no master would be complete without
An ensuite.
behind that door.
Okay, nice sized bathroom for sure. It's very open. I could see using this. What's striking me is there isn't a lot of separation between where Emily and her friends might be sleeping and the master bedroom.
Okay, but they're behind you though, right? You've got your own space here, and it looks right out onto the water.
Nice, now we're talking.
So you're gonna do a lot of outdoor entertaining, and this is perfect.
Yeah, I can definitely see a lot of fun being had out here.
Yeah, we have to go see the waterfront here because this has very unique waterfront.
Okay, can't wait to see it. This is amazing. So private, and just look at that view out there onto the lake.
So this property actually has multi-use waterfront. It has deep water off the dock.
Okay.
But if you look over here, there's a hard rippled sand beach with shallow entry.
That is great for renting. People with the young kids can go right into the lake. That is fantastic. This is a great property. You've given us a lot to think about because I still have concerns about the space inside. It feels tight, and I am looking for a bit more separation.
Okay, fair enough. There's more to see. We have 2 more properties, so I think we should hit the road.
Okay.
Kind of hard with these two, wanting their own space, but also wanting to be together. I'm starting to think that maybe Emily needs her own actual building.
Nice, now we're talking. I like that it sleeps so many people from a rental perspective. That's really important. It feels tight, and I am looking for a bit more separation. Wow, very nice.
So Scandinavian log cabin. This property has 2 buildings on it. So one for you and one for you. Also, it's well below your budget at $1.149 million.
Wow, that's what I like to hear. Very nice.
Excellent. You ready to see?
Sure am. Oh, nice. Very rustic, very country. I like the wood. I love this beam going through the ceiling.
So you've got the living room,
Yeah.
dining room. This table here probably seats 2, 4, 6. I think you could extend it a little bit more so you could like fit more people around here.
Yeah, this is definitely feeling open enough that it could take on a bigger table if it needed to.
So what's good about this rustic look is it's going to appeal to renters, right? So when people think I want to go to a cabin retreat, this is what they picture in their head.
And especially in the winter, this has a great winter kind of getaway feel to it. I could see that really working. This is nice. I love the ceiling here with the wood beams. I love the island, a great functional kitchen. I think this works.
I kind of liked how the other one had more of a mix of old new. With this, it's just very old, and I'm not sure if I like that as much. But again, if this was more her space, then I would let that more be up to her.
Now, what do we got going on over here, Rob? I'm seeing something I want to see. Wow. Oh, just wow.
Very cool, eh?
This is amazing. And look at this ceiling with the wood.
These are Scandinavian scribbed pine logs. Very
Well, there
cool.
you go. This is really nice. With the view and the trees, I feel like I'm in the woods.
Yeah, it's somewhere I'd love to bring friends out.
This is good. I'm liking it.
Good.
Can't wait to see the rest.
Okay, let's go look.
Okay. Oh, it's like an open loft.
This is your bedroom.
This is the master.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a good size, it's very open, like maybe a little too open, and I'm not seeing any type of an ensuite.
There's no ensuite in this master loft.
Okay.
So the question is, to get your own space, what are you willing to sacrifice on?
Well, I would like to have an ensuite, a bathroom by the bedroom. That is important to me, but maybe we can go see the rest and see what I think about the rest of the house here.
Okay. So great space down here, right? You've got a home entertainment room, you've got a 4th bedroom, 2-piece bathroom, and games room.
Yeah, I could see using this space.
Yeah, I could definitely see myself hanging out down here as well.
So how many are we sleeping in this property?
I would say you're probably sleeping about 10 to 12 comfortably.
Good, that's a good size.
Yep. So we have a walkout right here.
This is really nice, I like it.
Yeah, so you got a nice big fire pit there. Like, look at all the people you can sit around.
Yeah.
Is that the other building down there?
That is Emily's place.
There is quite a bit of separation between this house and the building down there in the lake.
Yeah, but you wanted separation.
I did want separation. It might be a little more separation than I was looking for.
This is actually a private road, and it's an access road. It's not a busy road. It's only gonna be like maybe a couple cars a day.
Okay, it's a couple more cars a day than I was hoping for.
I think we need to go see Emily's place.
Let's do it.
So you have your own kitchen,
Yeah, I saw that.
living room, 3 bedrooms, 3-piece bathroom.
Yeah. This area here seems to be just a really great space. We could all sit around and have a good time.
And when you're not here with your friends, you can rent this out and use that, right?
That works.
So you're sleeping another 8 in here. So a total, the 2 buildings can sleep about 18 to 20 people.
That is great.
So the last thing to see at this property is one of the most important things, and that's the waterfront. So as you can see, it's very private at the water's edge. There's no sandy beach, but we do have clean, deep water right off the end of the dock.
Okay. It's a lot to think about here.
Well, this property is really different from the last property, right?
It is.
Like, you guys said that you wanted separation, so I've given you now separation.
You delivered separation, Rob. Yes, you did.
Kristine really wants her new vacation home to be a spot where Emily can bring her friends. That's why I thought this property was perfect with the 2 buildings. The thing is, I think the separation might be too extreme.
Flat, so close to the water. The landscaping is great. This thumb is not green, and this isn't going to take a lot of work.
No, it's all very natural.
And I don't know if this is the right size.
With the multiple buildings, they could rent out one and use the other, or they could rent out the entire compound and make a lot of money. So how close to the city was that?
That was a great drive from the city, an hour and a half.
So that's really good.
That is great.
So there is a lot to see here.
Okay.
Be prepared to go back in time a little bit.
Okay.
So we're on 375 feet of frontage, 2.7 acres.
There's a highway going through the lake.
There is a highway going through the lake. Unfortunately, to be this close to the city, you are going to have to make some sacrifices in terms of the type of lake you're on and the type of views you're gonna have. This lake is part of a big chain, and you can boat right out and go all around the world. So what I was thinking, from a rental perspective, you could put in a dock with like 3 boat slips, and you can target renters that are coming in from their boats.
Okay.
Why don't we go look inside the main building?
Yeah, let's do that. That highway going through the lake is just a reminder that there's a big, busy world out there, and to me, that takes away from the tranquility of being by the water.
Welcome to your crib.
Whoa, groovy.
So Emily, this is what we call the 70s. So very colorful, lots of shag.
Yeah,
So it is very unique.
it's very different.
Is different good?
Different can be good. It's just, I'm gonna have to get past this decor.
Okay, well, let's go look at the features. It has a lot to offer.
Okay.
So this is the living room. Look how close the water is.
I love the view. That's a great window looking right out to the lake. That's fantastic. It's just so 70s, Rob, and I know I gotta get past that.
Okay, so but wait a second here though. The furniture, you know, perhaps that's something that you could actually change and then create a whole new different look.
I think I would have to. It's just an added expense that I gotta think about.
I kind of like how the furniture goes into it. I think it was built in the 70s, and I think the furniture goes with the look of it.
Let me show you some other spaces in this building that are going to open up the rental potential even more.
Okay, great. Let's look.
Dinner served. So this is the kitchen, and as you can see, it's a fairly small kitchen. But how about that dining room? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and I would say you could fit another 4. A dining room that seats 20.
This is fantastic. This space could be really well used.
We have a total on this compound of 7 bedrooms.
Wow.
6 bathrooms, and there's a whole lot more to see. So on this side, we have a pool table with views of the water. We have a ping pong table and a shuffleboard.
Wow, party on.
This is one of 3 guest bedrooms on this floor. And of course, there is a
Master bedroom. Okay, this is a good size. Nice and bright.
absolutely double closets, so lots of storage. 3-piece ensuite.
Is that open, overlooking down to the main floor?
Yes, it is open.
So again, a little concern about privacy and sound when I'm trying to sleep.
Okay, but that would easily be able to be closed off.
Okay.
You know, and I think putting finishing touches onto a place to make it your own might be something that you enjoy. So this is a true compound. There are a lot more buildings, and I think options for Emily if she wants some separation,
Okay.
but not too much separation.
I like the sound of that. Wow.
Surprise.
Look at this.
So I bet you never expected to have a pool at your lake house.
It's like just so ideal for entertaining.
Absolutely, you and your friends would have a lot of fun here.
I'm sure.
So you'll see that there's actually a kitchen there, and then downstairs, you've got 3 bedrooms that all walk right out to the waterfront.
So you could rent out this building on its own.
For sure. So at the last property, it was 2 separate.
Yes.
This property, there's so many options. So if Emily's having her friends over, she can be here and their friends can stay down there. But there's also lots of room in the main building.
This sounds really good.
And we're well below your budget at 1.175.
I like to hear that.
There's so many possibilities.
There is.
Like
yeah.
you could rent this building while you're using that one. You could rent the entire compound to like a business for like a day retreat or
Yeah.
even like a team building event. I love this place. And I don't know, I think its uniqueness would really help generate a lot of rental income.
I can just see it being a place where all my friends would just all love to come up.
I agree with you, Emily. I think you're gonna have to kick them out the door at the end of the weekend.
Yeah.
So a lot to think about.
Lots to think about. I see the rental potential on all of the properties that we've seen, which is fantastic, but we've got a lot of thinking to do to really think about what's going to work for us and what's most important. Oh, look at this. Nice. Now we're talking.
At the water's edge, we're on 200 feet of frontage here. It's a very big lake, so lots of boating. The first property we saw was the sandy beach.
That waterfront, spectacular with that nice big dock, the deep clean water that we can swim in. I can see us spending a lot of time down by that water. The lot was nice and big, nice big open concept. The one consideration about that property was if Emily were to be entertaining her friends and I was up there at the same time, was there going to be enough space for both of us?
Okay.
I found that the bedrooms would be a great fit for entertaining. Well, as soon as we stepped outside, I think we both felt that there'd be a lot of space for outdoor entertaining, and with that beautiful waterfront, we would definitely both want to be outside a lot.
Great. So then we went to the log cabin.
Hearing that I would have a separate space definitely excited me because having another property would be just amazing.
The one consideration about property number 2 for me was the master bedroom. It was open, no privacy, no sound barrier from the main level. So for me, that was a real concern.
Okay, fair enough. Privacy can be a concern. And I was surprised when it turned out that it was too far away from each other. Usually, you know, family members want space, but apparently you guys want to be close, so that's great.
Yeah.
So that brings us to property 3, the pool house compound that we just saw.
That groovy compound.
It was definitely groovy.
Yes.
That place could be rented to many different groups, as we discussed. You know, there's so much potential there. It has 7 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, the pool.
I agree that it had the most rental potential probably of any of the properties that we saw, but that 70s decor, I just can't get past it, and I can't see myself being comfortable there.
Okay, so let's eliminate one. Which one are we going to eliminate right away?
I think property number 2.
Property number 2.
It was just too separate. The steep hill and the road separating the 2 properties was a big concern for me.
Okay, so that leaves us with the sandy beach and the pool house compound.
While I can see the huge income potential on property number 3, to me it was more than replacing furniture. There needed to be a total revamp to the design. It was just too much for me. But what's become clear that's most important is our livability and where we're going to be happy. And I think we think that property number 1, Sandy Beach, is where we're going to find our happiness.
Excellent.
I think we found the spot where we can spend some time together and really connect.
Oh, that's really awesome. You know, owning a vacation property is about connecting with family and friends, and I think this is the perfect spot for you.
Thanks.
It's been really fun showing Kristine and Emily vacation homes. I think I found them the perfect one for them to connect at. And it's going to be a great investment for years to come. Victory!